Bro, fuck, it is streaming. Howdy y'all, welcome back. My name's Captain K. In today's episode we're doing more 7 Days to Die. We're doing the Blood Moon on top of the Ostrich Hotel, so see how this works out. Hold on. I'm trying to get my fucking Twitch up. Oh my god, I love just dumping fucking ammo into these fuckers. But all the zombies in the center of town are just getting wiped out. I hope the stragglers that are just wandering around town are running full sprint towards me. The entire town is just going to be cleared after tonight. There's just no way around it. It's So while I'm up here, I have a discussion. Are we machines? Are we like, are we as humans machines? Because we could get viruses too. Like, are we just advanced and complicated machines? Like, the argument can be made, can't it? Also, this SMG is slightly off. You could tell. What the fuck, why'd I fall off? My name is Elon Musk, and I am devoted my life to fighting the woke mind virus. Now time for the fun part. I do agree, though, that wokeism has gone too far in America. Whenever science is thrown at the window and children are being harmed, it's kind of a point I draw the line. As a sane and rational man, I usually feel like I'm the last sane man on the face of the earth because typically rational decisions seem so fucking outlandish. The blue fucking shovel, I don't want to sell it. Honestly, it's a blue steel shovel. Also, allowing men into the women's restroom, that's just kind of unacceptable. Also, allowing men into women's sports. Like, I wouldn't, like, if there was such a thing as trans sports, no trans person would actually attend the sports, because it would just be all biological men competing for the most part. Washington is spinning in his grave at fucking light speed. At the land of equality he wanted to made, what it turned into. He would have been so proud at the moment of MLK, but MLK was our hype man. Like, shortly after, racism wasn't as bad, things opened up, things were getting better. But around the 90s and 2000, just shit started going downhill fast. Like, I have nothing against trans people as long as they're not allowing gay porn books in their schools for elementary kids to read and shit like that. Or it's not shoved in my face. If anything's shoved in my face like Christianity, I'm just gonna fucking hate it. But I think that's the case with most people. I honestly don't mind or give a shit. Like, you could be trans if you want to. It's fine. Just leave the kids alone. Like, if you want to transition at 16, I think that's fine, but if an 8-year-old can't fucking choose his own bedtime, there's no way he should be able to choose, he or she should choose if they want to transition or not. Like, kids are fucking stupid, man. 16 is one thing, but like fucking 8, 9? Nah, man. Whoever allowed that doctor to operate, send him to the gulag. I feel like my approach is more rational, which is probably not the ideal approach. Because God forbid humanity be rational. Whatever. I can make customized fitting sound. Like in America in particular, it's very, very bad. Because the biological men being in women's sports is really hurting women. And, like, so, I can't remember what category it was, but I know some woman got second place. And the first place went to a biological male. And I forgot which sport she was competing for. I just remember the story and it was kind of bullshit. Because it robbed her of her first place opportunity, scholarships and shit. And some of these people who are posing as trans don't even have bottom surgery. They're just like full grown-ass men that just say they're trans and they get into women's sports, women's locker rooms. It's just disgusting because we're allowing these perverts into safe spaces that should be for women. Like, again, I don't mind the whole trans thing. I don't care if you call yourself a purple people eater. It's fine. But just be rational, please, and be kind and mindful to other people. I feel like manners have gone out the window in 2012, 2010, whatever. Just the modern world, manners have gone out, and common courtesy and respect for others. I've said it once and I've said it, I'll say it a million times. If they made a trans sport, nobody would sign up for the trans sport. Because biological women who turn men will not compete because they will know they will be at a disadvantage 9 times out of 10. Unless they're competing to prove a point. And I'm saying biological men because the whole argument is for trans people. They feel they were born in the wrong body. And so whatever they were biologically is what I'm referring to. Which, whether or not you were born in the wrong body, you still get the perks of, let's say, let's just say for argument's sake, you're a woman born into a man's body. Even so, you're growing up with men's hormones and puberty and stuff like that. You'll have increased bone density and muscular growth and shit like that, and also muscular strength as opposed to women, biologically born women. Again, I don't mind any of this. I just see a lot of this bullshit lately on like online Reddit. I thought I'd speak my piece. I'm a very moderate approach to things though. Like I don't mind as long as we just leave kids out of it and let them decide as they get older or into high school or something. But a lot of these kids are just getting brainwashed because it's just getting pushed onto them. I believe in freedom. Not only freedom of speech, but there's also a human right that I don't think the founding fathers have implemented, and that's freedom of thought. The freedom to allow people to think for themselves. Which is also a basic and inalienable right of people that shouldn't be denied. We shouldn't influence how other people should try to think. We should allow people to think for themselves and enable them to think for themselves, no matter how stupid they may be or how terrible their decisions. Because that's what it means to be free, to make our own choices and decide our own destiny, which is the premise and basis of what this great nation was founded on. And subsequently the rest of the West. Because, especially in Europe, because the French Revolution, Napoleon spread the ideas of the revolution throughout Europe, right? But the thing is, I think it was John Adams or Thomas Jefferson who drew up or helped draw up the new French Constitution after King Louis had been executed and all was said and done. They had a new French government and shit. Like, some of the founding fathers came and helped France out. But they definitely should have included freedom of thought as a constitutional right, and nobody should be allowed to like, people shouldn't be influenced how to think. They should be taught how to think, but not what to think. And that's like the basis of a free nation and a free society, is that a lot of the people are to be free thinkers. That the whole basis of a free nation and a free society depends upon not only freedom of speech, but freedom of thought and expression. To be free of influence and control, which is why I think the media is unconstitutional. Like having local news and shit like that will most likely not even present journalism. Even back in the day when we had real journalism. I don't mind. People could do whatever the fuck they want, and I don't give a shit. As long as it does it the way I was taught, at least. Your rights end when you start violating other people's rights. So I don't give a shit what you do, as long as you don't harm other people or try to influence them into things that are harmful, or try to coerce the easily impressionable. Like, kids are stupid. They're easily impressionable. They see someone blow up on Call of Duty Fortnite, then they want to join the military the next day. Because they thought, like, drone strikes were cool or some shit. Let the kids decide for themselves when they're, like, in college or high school. Take some classes, learn a few things about this, maybe learn it from some friends. This has never been an issue once in human history. Granted, we did have suppression of homosexuals, but I believe this is different. I also believe the government shouldn't be involved in marriage. Like, marriage has become a scam because the government is involved. A marriage is a scam because now the government is doubling your taxes for a one. Like, before you were married, you were just charged as a single person in form of taxes. But now if you get married, your taxes have to be filed like together, which is part of the scam. Because the government legally recognizes your marriage, and most marriages have to function on a one-income household. So it's just become a fucking scam to get more money out of someone. We need government out of marriages. They shouldn't. The government also shouldn't tell gay people if they can marry or if they can't marry or not. That's some bullshit. Gay people should be allowed to marry other people too. Like, I say this as a Muslim. I am rationally religious, so I believe that science is easier to interpret than the book, because that's the way God made creation, right? Who am I to argue with how God made the universe? I'm only wanting to understand how he made the universe and why he made it the way he did. And if God didn't want people to be homosexual, they wouldn't be homosexual. I've read the passage in the book that states, that people point to whenever he claims that. I read the passage in the book where where people claim to and interpret gay being bad. And the passage reads of a tribe of people who were had a lot of homosexuals. But the Quran in that line warns against sexual depravity. I'm pretty sure people just saw homosexuals are the devil and just went with homosexuals as bad. But I think it warns against sexual depravity and not actual fucking, like, pray the gay away type shit. I love gay people. They're so fucking extra. They tend to be such firecrackers and a half, and it's just entertaining. Not even just humans are prone to homosexuality, though. A lot of animals are also prone to being homosexual. If being homosexual is by God's design, then we're interpreting the book wrong. And that is how that's rational, I feel. Unless someone could point to a line that specifically says gays are bad, I will not believe it. But I don't think they can point to one. I've read most of the book, I haven't read all of it. And nowhere it says explicitly homosexuality is bad. But the one passage everybody points to that they claim homosexuality to be bad is actually warning against sexual depravity. At least to my understanding. And if the book is being misinterpreted. Because it's much easier to misinterpret words. Because you could say a sentence that has 3 different outcomes and 3 different meanings. That's a miscommunication. But if we screw up our communication, it's our job in order to fucking correct our mistakes. Or else we're just going to go backwards infinitely. And that's something we should not do, is go backwards. Yeah, government should stay out of marriage, though. It's some bullshit. Leave it up to the institutions that be. Government should only be involved in marriage if for atheists. For people who are not really particularly religious. So they would just be married by the state, and they would have no fucking detriment from the government. So there are no double taxes, no other bullshit that comes with marriage, none of that shit. Except for the fact that your spouse can fucking have power of attorney over you, which means if you're in a coma, they have the power to pull the plug on you or not. Like, just shit like that. Your spouse should have the fucking... They're your partner. If you're unable to make decisions, like if you're in a coma, for instance, they should be able to make decisions for you and have power of attorney over your estate. That's just basics. Yeah, I need to increase my intelligence to lower the time on the fucking cement mixer and shit. Cement mixer and gas can, if I could lower those times. itchy ear. I got a better auto shotty button now, bitches. I just held the fucking trigger and they all fell. Dude, I'm fucking busting the back wall with how much buckshot I'm fucking firing in here. Ears itchy. And I need to take a drink. Yeah, smooth FPS is fucking great. There's so many demo men here. Okay. Yeah, this Horde Night is fucking awesome. And I've had a great conversation topic to go with it. Let's use this. This was my favorite gun in this game. I've used that gun a lot tonight, though. I haven't used the shotgun hardly at all. And it would save me ammo. I'm basically carrying all my ammo on it. It's probably my favorite Horde Night I've done so far. I love how much demo men I'm seeing. This is kind of easy though. I should probably up the amount of zombies I'm getting. Even though they're going max speed. So I can juggle zombies, fucking level up skill points, do a little bit of eating and looting, then. Dude, I love the 1000 RPM. It's just amazing. This mod is the best 7 Days to Die mod. I have a couple more in-game hours because half the fucking day is night. Okay. Is it over? I plan to do that okay, so my current plan is here I'm gonna enlighten you on what my plan is. So I teleported. No shock there, but I teleported. Not here. Where is it? Here. Now to 0, 0. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this epic base at 0, 0. And I did a little bit of testing in past videos, which you saw, I'm quite sure, where I'm gonna make a zombie death maze. So the zombies will, I'll make it easy to get to me. Easy pathing, easy this and that. But the entire wall and shit is going to be lined with turrets that'll just be shooting at the zombies left and right. So they can get to me. That's cool, but it's going to be a fucking gauntlet to get to me. So my base is going to be the zombie gauntlet. And then whenever it's fully completed, I'm going to dig down to the end of the world, like Bedrock equivalent for this game, set up a fucking base 0, 0, like I said. So I'm going to be 0, 0, 0, and then I'm just going to have this massive fucking maze to get to me, this fucking gauntlet with only one way in or out. So if the zombies can somehow get to me, then that's how I'm doing. But before I get to the wasteland, I actually should be doing quests. Does that make sense? Let me clean up here a little bit. Demo Man did a fucking number on this place. This shotgun tore shit up. I'm gonna say that for real. This shotgun tore shit up. This FAL is fucking beastly too. I love this mod because it makes the shotguns king again. Like, shotgun should be king in a fucking zombie game. Careful not to delete my entire fucking inventory. I would be pissed at myself. So I will actually give you the choice. Okay. I will give you the choice. Do I go to 0-0 now, pack up my shit and leave, or do I go along the Trader Quest and just do it that way? What do you think? Should I go along with the traders to get to like the wasteland, or? Do you want to hear the crazy shit that happened at my work tonight? You will never believe what some stupid motherfucker did. Okay, so me and Buddy were closing, right? And, sure. Okay, so if you want, I could go straight to 0-0 and, just fucking do the thing, or I could go along with the Trader Quest until I get to the wasteland and then just go 0-0 from there. Okay. But me and my buddy were closing, right? Yeah, true. But me and Buddy were closing. And the most unbelievable shit happened. Somebody kicked the toilet so hard it shattered. I am not joking you. I am not shitting you. Someone kicked the toilet so hard it fucking shattered. Yeah, and so water was fucking everywhere, and then I had to call like someone from like I'm friends with the morning crew because I trained on the morning shift. That was just for 1 week. Then I did a bunch of closing shifts, right? So I called one. So they were like, call the morning crew person. And I'm like, oh fuck, all right. So we called them, and they showed up within like 5 minutes, and they were like, what the fuck? Ugh. Well, this is a lot of gunpowder, hypothetically. What I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna put a bunch of forge materials and building materials in here. Can you believe someone kicked the fucking toilet so hard it shattered? My boss is gonna be so fucking pissed. So I got all the forged materials out, or the building materials. You probably put steel and iron in there, since these do classify as building materials. I want to keep my steel and iron in one place, but steel is a building material, so I'm gonna put that in there. Gasolina. now I need to figure out what to put in the forge. Or what I want to put in the forge. I think lead. I want to put more lead in. I went further in the advanced engineering perk. So this is good. $15 minutes, 51 minutes, nice. I will never run out of gas now, right? Like, I just have basically infinite gas. That was only one mining run. Alright. So, what do I have over here? Do I have more tips or more casings? I have more casings. Let's make... I can make 3174. Let's make... Yeah, once I find a bunch of fucking coal on the ground, I should start mining it, and then I'll fucking have, That was a good horde night, don't you think? Once I find some coal, I should be making enough gunpowder to fucking satiate all my bullet needs for days. What's my loot stage currently? 270. Fucking 30 hours, holy shit. Can't stop me, can't stop me. Oh, oh, oh. Level 66, I need fucking level 70 vehicle for Humvee. So what's my loot stage at? Still 270. What are the factors that depend on my loot stage? Some of these I think dude, you just go skitty pop pa and this thing fucking. And look, this gives forged iron. 10 apiece. I survived one blood moon before. Guess the first one doesn't count. Feral Whites. Legendary crafting bundles. 10 demo mans. I've killed 10 demo men so far. Ah, alright. Perfect. Do you remember the password? I remember when I first got the motorbike, I didn't start clearing out my bike till things started double stacking. Once I had full stacks of items in my bike, I fucking started clearing it. Craft times chemistry station 20% faster. Yeah, that's kind of a necessity. Lazy Fitness. Planet Fitness. That's basically all Planet Fitness is fucking lazy fitness. I work at a Planet Fitness, so I know. you could scrap the lockers and it would give you yeah, I don't realistically need to farm iron. Because I'll always get iron from like lights and stuff. And I just have so much iron as it is already. Yes. I love that. It's such a degenerate password. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. It's merely a tier 2 location. I'm getting irradiated left and right. Dude, shotguns are just king. It's saving me ammo though, so. Save me ammo for my SMG and FAL, which took a fucking heavy beating. Like the ammo count took a heavy beating. Hold on, let me. I could have just flew up there, but that would be cheating, wouldn't it? Ooh. Alright, drop that shit. I like how I found shotgun parts in the fucking trash. I still have a couple more things to do here, like, obviously take out this, because it gives you forged iron, man. Like, I don't necessarily need forged iron again, because I made 1,000 back at, I think, either the Pine Forest base or the Burnt Forest. I'm pretty sure it's the Pine Forest base. I made so much iron early on. Like, I made 1,000 iron before fucking the first blood moon. Ooh, there's loot behind it. Yeah, I used to just fill up my entire cart with a bunch of shit, like a bunch of, like, all this, like, shit I would collect and loot. And then I would, if I got over a stack of it, I would just sell it. Dude, everything loads in at such a short distance. What is my fucking draw distance and shit? My view distance is low. Shit. We need a better health mod for vehicles. Let's start selling the shit. Alright, I'm gonna end it in a minute. Um, 19, shit. Because I'm supposed to be able to craft things faster in the fucking thing now. Down, down, down. Alright.
Hold that thought. I've got an idea. Never mind. What do you need? I should have some work. Things are gonna be fine as Frogfur now. I got vehicles so slick, they make the Roadrunner jealous.
Tons of experience. And he's a fucking dew collector. That's one of the new things that I haven't built yet, is the dew collector. I'm only gonna want the M60 if it's purple.
I might have some more of those in the back room if you're interested.
Yeah, if you could find me some books, Bob, I'd appreciate it. But Have a lot of FAL ammo, so what does it take for do polymer pipes, tape, pipes, polymer, tape. Yeah, you can see this like giant ass hole on the map that I fucking dug. Look at that. Pipe, bomb, plant fibers, gunpowder, short iron pipe. Pipe, bomb, 20 plant fibers. 12. Pull out my full stack. Yeah, it looks like this because it's murky. Okay, so yeah, we'll see what happens. And that will be done, and then I'll have this whole row complete. Two charred meat and eat two charred meat. Place one farm plot block, so I need what is this? Wood spike trap 1. Spike. Euthanizer's not that important. Because, yeah, so ignore 15% of armor with firearms and archery, 30% anything with armor production. So just even with normal rounds and stuff, you're just getting armor penetration, which is good. Oh, it's a little thing that. Oh, I see. You should spend a lot for the rest of my shit. um, Alright. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Great goddamn day.